Good morning. Boy ain't mad at you. Had to get back at you. Got a new man, got a new deal, mansion in Malibu. Had to get back at you. I'm going to be doing my free Texas Hold'em lessons again, probably after work today. My friend got me some poker cards and blackberry Dr. Pepper yesterday. I don't even like Dr. Pepper, but I love blackberries, so I was like, I think I want to try it. And so she got it for me, and I really liked it. It tastes like a blackberry. Boy ain't mad at you. I had to get back at you. Had to get back at you. And my friend that I had met in jail, she loved Dr. Pepper. That's what she talked about the whole time. I talked about Coca-Cola and trying to get my stolen dog back. And she talked about Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper. She wants a Dr. Pepper. And she was so awesome. And I liked her a lot. I miss her. And we stayed together. We would go, if they would move us to like a new room in the jail, we'd be like, can she stay with me? And she protect me. And I protect her. And we would sing together because she was a prophet too. And we would sing praise music. That's how we brought so many people to Jesus. And I helped her undo all her braids because it was like stemming, since I didn't have my slinky or my diamond dart or nothing. I would take her braids from the top and undo them, and I was really good at it. And I think I'm going to start doing that just for free. If anybody wants help with their braids out around here, I got you. And I had gel braids. I want to get more. I'm going to get my hair done. I saw my friend that I was with yesterday, she had her hair done like where it was braids and then it had like a ponytail. And I want to do something like that where I still have my hair but I have braids, like where I do braids like this and then it comes into my hair. I think that'd be cute on me, but we'll see. We'll stick to the curls for today. Boy ain't mad at you. I had to get back at you. Alright, what color eyeshadow should we do? I think I'll curl my hair first. Let me get my hairspray. Oh my, you're taking me out. Ordinary. You got me laying you down. Dead and buried. The angels up in the clouds. Jealous of a we found something so loud. The ordinary. You got me laying you down. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you, Ellen. I give back everything that I'm gifted here, so y'all don't ever have to give me, but if you do, I'm going to give it to another creator. I work full time and I have a point to prove. I've been exploited on this app very badly for others to make money, so it's very important at this time that I make my own way, just me and God. So I appreciate gifts, but I will not be keeping any of them, so don't send them to me. Unless you just want me to regift them. I go and find another autistic or homeless creator that is doing good things, and I just give it to them. So you can either do that yourself so they get the money straight away, or I can do it that way. But I'm just letting you know, if you send it to me, I'm not keeping it, because I have a point to prove at this point. I'm taking legal action. And the things that these people have done to try to make me look like the scammer to get the attention off the illegal shit they are doing in the background, it's disgusting. And God sent me here. This is why I was chosen, because he knew I had been through homelessness. I'd been through the fire. I could expose these people without turning and taking a payout like everybody else in the group did. And I didn't. And I'm continuing to expose it, and it's almost cost me my life. Something recently just happened I have not disclosed yet, but they did something very bad, and they had a plan to try to take my life, and it did not work. But I found out, and they've literally gone that far. But at this point, it's like they've taken my dog, they've taken all my stuff, they've taken my autism support doll, they've stolen my things on more than one occasion, trying to possess me, get me to do whatever they want. And it's not ever going to work. I'm always going to do what God has called me to do. But the fact that they can get law enforcement involved in this and do these things over and over just because Mama Tot and Big Keen are involved, it's illegal, it's wrong, and TikTok should be held accountable. For real. So take all my accounts if you need to, but I will tell the truth all over everywhere I go for the rest of my life. But it's like allowed bullying at the playground, and they have hundreds of thousands of people on one merry-go-round abusing the same person to try to get them off the merry-go-round. Well, bitch, this is my merry-go-round. I'm spinning on it. I don't need the money. God is my provider. I told y'all that from day one. I'm chosen, baby. I don't need you. Yet you tried to lure me into places, make it look like I'm doing this, I'm doing... No, honey. I'm hustling. I'm doing what God calls me to do, and I'm living my best life. Y'all are the ones in the background scamming and pulling strings and making this lie match up with this lie all day. Not me, honey. Why do you think my lives are peaceful, curling my hair, and people like J-Wag and Ginseng have to go back and forth at each other, blaming each other because they're both guilty as shit for exploiting an autistic woman on the internet, and having people like Indian and Slot and Mama Tot lie about my diagnosis, pay people like Debbie the Pet Lady off to lie and get me bullied. And this is how their little thing works. They get other creators that have no morals to lie and say things about people to try to take their platform, and it starts that way. But I gave them a lot of resistance, so it got personal. They got where they would actually stalk me in person. They stole my dog's vest. Indian Outlaw admittedly said in the box with Slot and Mama Tot that he had stalked me, that he had actually had Maggie, the lady that pretended to rescue me from Dixie's, get Peter's vest, and then they took it to my location when Ginseng told him where I was. And this is why they pay the people off that they do to get the info to stalk. It's felony level stalking. It's not cute. It's not TikTok games. It's felony level stalking. And there's lots of them involved. And yet I'm still shining. I'm still working full time. I'm still going out with friends. I'm still blessed. I'm still beautiful. I'm still grateful. I'm still healing. Middle finger to my haters. All you bitches jealous. Fuck y'all. Oh, I'm better than okay, baby. I'm way better than okay. We in the new world now. The same tactics they use to take me down will be the same ones that they use to take the rope and put it around their own self. But I told y'all that about 7 months ago. Now, didn't I? I think I said something about the prophecy being that I was the bear trap. That when they tried to swing, they would lure themselves into exposing themselves. And oh, look. Ding dong. After work today, we're going to be doing some more free Texas Hold'em lessons. I made the final table at the World Series ring event for Texas Hold'em back in 2018, right before I became homeless. Boy, I ain't mad at you. I had to get back at you. Got a new man, got a new deal, mentioned in Malibu. This is how I fight my battles. I've had had like the coolest experiences with working too. Like it started off kind of hard, like working so much. I was having meltdowns and shutdowns really bad, and there was it's cool because the one person that brought me the watermelon, it was like at first I don't think they really knew how to take me, and then I tried to just like relate to them, and they kind of reminded me of my pawpaw, so I just tried to communicate best I could. I'd let them know, you know, I'm late diagnosed autistic. I've masked most of my life and I've been really bullied for it. And I try to just explain who I am. And then they brought me some fresh watermelons and some cantaloupe and came back to visit me again. And I'm building a little community and family and friends. And I've got another little family that I'm close with. And my best friend, she's awesome. And like, she's been through a lot too, and it's cool. It's kind of like Deadpool because we can like match stories, but nothing we say freaks the other one out. It's like I just met her a couple of months ago, but I feel like we rock together in another life too. But God just put me right where I was supposed to be to get through what they did with my dog and my stuff. And it's that psycho TMH lady used the videos of Mama Tot saying she was my fucking sister, stole my contacts, my Bible, and my dog. And since the police are involved in all this, they still haven't made her give it back. It's like they're just allowed to do whatever they want because Mama Tot says it's okay. The fuck? Get them, Glow. These bitches are fraudulent. But they have followers and money, so it's okay. No, it's not, bitches. No, it's not. Just because some bitch has a whole lot of money and a whole lot of followers that she got on TikTok by exploiting other creators with disabilities does not make her able to just run the fucking world with her narcissism. Nah. I'll pass. This one right here is hard to get it to hold a curl. What are y'all gonna do today? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved. Oh, that's cool. I don't get much of that lately, but that's okay. I'm working to get trying to work to get a car of my own. Well, I have my own place, but I found something else that'll be more permanent, and I'm looking to transition in the next couple months. So I'm just saving up a little bit at a time from my job, and I want to get myself a little vehicle first, and then I want to get into this little place. And so I'm just building up. Thank you so much. Y'all don't have to send me anything because I want to make this happen on my own. If you do send me gifts, I will re-gift them to other TikTok creators with autism or other TikTok creators that struggle with homelessness or traveling in their car or a van or something like that. I want to support those TikTokers because those are the ones that get the most hate, the most bullying, the most exploitation on here, and people don't protect them. So I want to go and protect them just by speaking up, showing the truth, and being there, you know. Still scamming, huh? No, what I'm saying is don't send me anything, Miss Crystal. I said don't send me anything, and if you do, I will give it to someone else. I think you scrolled in the wrong live and harassed the wrong person, because I just said I'm making my own money. You don't need to send me nothing, and you called me a scammer. Make it make sense, Jesus! I think the people that told you I was a scammer were the scammers, you idiot. Oh my God. I'm literally curling my hair, getting ready for work, singing praise music, and you come in here and call me names. I don't need nothing from you. You ain't gotta tap my screen. My supporters can, but if you're in here to like bully, I don't need your energy. I have my own. And my energy is so beautiful that hundreds of thousands of people want to steal it. So why would I want any else energy? I don't. I'm a badass. Do y'all want to see my blackberry Dr. Pepper? My neighbors had got me a refrigerator, and so it's just like a little fridge. Well, God called me to when I was in Slab City, when I met the crazy hillbilly gaming. That's why he gave me the prophecy about him, because he wanted people to watch, you know. And then he said, I want you to share your journey out of homelessness and your unmasking journey, because you'll be exploited, you'll have rocks thrown at you, but I want witness it, you know. I want it to be unfolded. I didn't know that I was going to uncover what Slot and Big Keen and Mama Tot were doing behind the scenes of TikTok, using this as a money laundering, bullying scam where they put their feet on people's necks to keep them down and take artistic creators' platforms and just smoosh them into the ground so they can take their songs or take their videos and redo them and make them into viral videos. And it's not just me. It's not just me they've done it to. But I'm the one who has seen it all the way through. And when they try to put you in a mental institution or get you to lose your job, most people buckle or they sell out or they take a payout. Not me. I'd already lived homeless off grid for 3 years. What you gonna fucking do to me? I don't give a shit. So I kept walking through and exposing what they were doing, and now Slot is going to go to prison. We're going to finish exposing the rest of them, and I'm going to live a beautiful life, and that's how this story's going to go. I'ma take the high road. Well, I mean, their whole thing is just control. They want me to have nobody or nothing, but God has said, no matter what they do, that's not going to happen. I'm going to build a community wherever I go. Wherever you plant me, I'm going to grow. And I've seen that, like, so I'm not what they say about me. I don't care what they say about me. Like, they're having to get in boxes with hundreds of thousands of people and say stuff to try to make me look bad while I'm working full time and pulling my shit together and keeping friendships and living a very beautiful life. And they're sitting on the internet gossiping and throwing stones and collecting coins and cashing them out, and I'm not. Well, that's the thing. That was the point, was to stay around to show you, like, I'm not who they said. Even when they get my accounts taken down, they're still the ones in boxes exploiting me, exploiting others, using my bad times to make money. And that's what they've done the whole time. They've told y'all that I was lying about the situations I was in to money grab. No, ma'am. Nope. I really went through it. Y'all just saw it all unfold. They are lying. They are setting me up. They're doing these things where they have people pretend to have houses like they did with Anna. And they did this over a year to me. And then they point fingers and make it look like things weren't working out because they set me up. They pretended to have campers they didn't have. They were doing very illegal shit. And then when Big King got involved, they turned him and they paid him to switch the story around. And he is an influencer with no morals, and money is everything to him. So he just turned and did whatever they said. He didn't even know the situation. He just took the payout, said that things went the other way, showed the video where they were secretly filming me And when we play that whole video through, we'll hear her husband talking about how she was setting me up. She didn't have the camper, that she was trying to get it from him. And that's why she doxed her own address, trying to get him deported and me put in jail for SWAT. And it didn't work out the way she wanted, so they beat me up. And then the story got changed because Big King got involved, took a payout, and said it was just to block me, but it was to lie and show this video and do all the illegal shit that eventually got me arrested under the wrong last name. And now they need to be held accountable because it's illegal and it's wrong. But since the cops were involved, it was like, oh, we'll look the other way. No, we're not going to look the other way. And what they did with the images, to have an Indian outlaw call the police and say that I was beating Peter and giving him alcohol. And so the police came, and an Indian outlaw was like, yeah, told Boss Hog he was coming to hurt me. And so Boss called and said I was in danger. He was protecting me. And that's how they coerced me, got that stuff, and they bought the stuff from him so they could exploit me. And apparently it's on a website where they're making money racketeering my images. And they've done this to more girls on this app, where they try to ruin their reputation or do this or do that. And then they're doing very illegal shit. And they're saying, she did this, she did that. What? I was homeless for 5 years. I never used an image of myself to get ahead or sold my body. Not one time. Yet these pervy old men like J-Wag and Ginseng and King can get on here and exploit me and get money out of it. For why? That's illegal. It's gross. It's weird. And they're pervs. They're just glorified pervs on this app. Well, Alpha didn't befriend me, okay? Alpha was in on this whole thing, and I was there to expose him and show like who he really is, and kind of just break his soul, basically, and show that his narcissism is not going the way he thinks it is. So when he was sitting there acting like he was in control of the game, and I was just simply being a decent human to him, praying for him, helping him spiritually, and yet he was willing to take payouts, sell out, do whatever Daddy Keen wants him to sway the narrative to be popular. That was literally all I was trying to show you guys. The same reason that the only time I ever raised money was to do the same thing they were doing to me, to just show y'all the system. I was just trying to show you what gang stalking is, how they go about it, how they are able to do it without like having people legally held accountable. And it's wrong and it's illegal. And so the more and more I'm showing y'all how their system works, that Alpha, J-Wag, Ginseng, Keen, they got together premeditatedly to do this and had it planned. That's why TMH was in J-Wag's box with Ginseng, and they were showing the paperwork of Mama Tot. Like, I'm not involved in all that, but they got involved in all that, and they wanted to show their proof to sway the narrative. Why would they have to do that if they were telling the truth? They wouldn't. They wouldn't. If it was honestly, like, I had legally gotten arrested, they weren't involved, they hadn't stolen my images, they hadn't paid somebody to exploit me, they wouldn't have to hide. Like, they wouldn't have to, like, make it look like I've done this or that. It would just be out there. But it's not, because they're the ones that did wrong, so they're having to go back and say, she did this, she did that. No, she didn't. Yeah, it's all been for views and coins, and they're still doing it. And they used me to kind of like shine a bad light on Vaughn. Like they used me to then turn around and make it a let's attack Vaughn and let's try to take his platform, because he stood up to him too. And I'm not a big fan of him because he is a sellout that has turned to the bullying and the gossip instead of his music and what God had for him. So he's not prospering the way God had showed me he would have been able to. And I hope that he changes. Like, I hope he sees that the way he was doing things, being involved in the girly drama, is what's getting him involved. Basically, King uses people like Ginseng to lure in people like me and Vaughn. And then he makes people like Ginseng his bitch and gets him to do creepy things in the background. And there's people involved like I.O. And so, there's like middlemen. And that's why when Slot got I.O. involved, it was such a big deal, because then Keen and Slot both tried to get a piece of me, use my platform for theirs and take my chosenness and use it to exploit me. But it's gonna backfire on every fucking one of them. Pow pow. But yeah, no, I mean, I didn't know like exactly what Alpha was doing, but God just told me, like, show up, be yourself, tell the truth. Don't let them, you know, try to make it look any kind of way, and then just remove your Jenga piece. Take your piece out of the middle and they will all crash on each other. That's what he told me. And that's what happened when I did my silent protest. They started all turning on each other. Well, Ginseng did this, Vaughn did this. You all did. Like, you're all in the background exploiting an autistic woman, lying about her autism so you can fucking make money, and you're gross, sick perverts that needs a fucking hobby. That's it. You know, I'm working full time, paying my own rent. I have friends. I'm a beautiful person inside and out, and they're exploiting me, making money, and doing awareness on me when they're the ones pocketing money. And I give it all back to autistic and homeless creators. Okay. All right, then. Make it make sense, Jesus. But the people who took payouts and exploited my images go on trips to Hawaii. Yeah, I'm working full time, doing everything I can. And y'all reward the wrong ones and exploit the people who are trying to help you. I don't look at it like I fell in the trap, because I knew what I was walking into when the gang stalking first started. When Mama Tot pretended to help me through the abuse that she witnessed with Sarah's husband, she saw me getting abused. She stepped in. She pretended like she cared. And then she jumped on the bandwagon with the smear campaign that night. I mean, that night. Slot, Mama Tot, people I haven't seen in 25, 30 years were in the box trying to make it look like I deserved the abuse that I endured. I had paid, my name was on the lease. I had paid to get in that apartment. I had worked my way out of homelessness, and then I was targeted. Slot and Sarah had set this up from the very beginning, and phone calls will corroborate all of this. And y'all have just looked at it from their perspective the whole time. So I don't have anything to say past that. It's just that you got misled while I was fighting my way out of their traps. But yeah, that's the thing. I didn't fall into the trap. God used me as the trap. Like, he told me, lots of autistic people, lots of homeless people are being exploited by this group. They take advantage of vulnerable people, and I need someone strong enough to walk through it. Like, if I hadn't gone through the situation at Sarah's, her pervy husband would still be, like, around the kids. Like, he gets so drunk. He was still in her pills. He does really weird things. Like, he was coming in on me naked. And I swear, on my children, on my dog, all that was really happening. And Mama Tot saw him call me an autistic, lazy bitch, saw him filming me through the window. So she said that what he was doing was wrong, and she wanted to help me. So she sent me groceries. But then she turned around and used it to make it look like I had been the problem. And I didn't do anything wrong. I was getting abused. But she got people involved, her and Slot got people involved from like 30 years ago that I haven't seen, heard from, or talked to, that didn't know my name, didn't even know I'd gone to college. And they got them up in boxes to lie about my diagnosis, lie about everything. And then they got people like Indian Outlaw to pay creators like Debbie and blah, blah, blah to say I wasn't autistic and just get my name smeared all over the app. And that's their MO. That's what they do with gang stalking. So God led me through it to expose it to y'all, like, so you can see the system. I know, and that's the thing is they saw me as a target and they knew that they would get a payout, you know, so they did it. Even Alpha said that, like he's like, I'm not getting the money that everybody else got from doing this for Harley, so I'm not doing it anymore, because he crashed out, because he exploited me. He's going to get all that fucking karma from taking a payout and going to Disney and getting in a new house to fucking exploit me. He's a sick son of a bitch, and him and Lauren will get everything they deserve. I stood up for them. I stood by them. I was a decent human. Then when I had my dog and my shit stolen, they fucking sold me under the bus, acted like they gave a shit, and used me to make money, and they're stupid. But a lot of people have done it. Ginseng got bit the worst and just kept getting involved in helping people hurt me so he could profit. But there's been a lot that just think, oh, well, we'll just trash your name or let people do this and make a little money. It's no big deal. It's my fucking life, okay? And I have stood by these same people that are trying to ruin me. And I still do. I still pray for them. I still hope that they find their way. Boy, mad at you. But now he's like so obsessed with me. He's dyed his hair like me. His eyebrows look like mine. He's just like, if I can't have Harley, I'll just be Harley. Creepy. Timu Hippeeharlee. That's Alpha. Well, it's not that they forgot that I was a human. It's just that these people care more about money than morals. That's why God chose me to go through this, because he knew I wouldn't sell out for any amount of money. But what's been shown is that almost anybody, like there's been a handful of people that have stood by me, but almost anybody is willing to take a payout, you know, to trash another human life. And that is wrong. It's very wrong. And even y'all's precious Mama Tot is willing to fucking lie to me, act like she's helping me get my license, to get my birth certificate info, and then they're in boxes exploiting me that fucking night. When I got taken advantage of at Dollar General, I reached out to her, and then her and Slot and TMH were calling the Dollar General to make sure I didn't get my fucking refund back. Well, I got it this week, a year later, when they investigated. It was because TMH and Slot had called in, lied, gang stalked my profile, seen that I was at the Dollar General when that happened, called the Dollar General, got themselves involved, and so I didn't get my refund. Well, I just got it back this week because the investigation showed that I was telling the truth and that they were all lying and setting me up to make it look like I was a scammer so they could keep making money, and that's what they did. And y'all fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. Kept giving that dumb bitch money. Over $1 million. And I was telling y'all all year, it's a fake charity. Don't give this bitch money. And you still give it to her anyway. Because what? Whatever. Oh, I need my blackberry Dr. Pepper. Hang on. Well, people can be evil or they can be kind. I'm surrounded by people that treat each other with respect. I mean, nobody's perfect, but I'm in a group where we build each other up, help each other, and live a pretty good life. There ain't no need to trash each other. That's internet bullshit. That's why I'm detaching a lot. Oh my God, that's so good. My refrigerator, I put it like on the top shelf, and it made my blackberry Dr. Pepper like icy. Y'all, it's so good. I don't even like Dr. Pepper. This don't taste like Dr. Pepper. You don't taste that like taste. It just tastes blackberry, like you're eating a blackberry. And with the ice in there, it's really good. My little best friend I had made in jail, she loved Dr. Pepper. So it made me think about her. I need to find her. I bet she's out now. If you see me, I know I told you my other TikTok, but they took it down. But if you happen to come across me one day, hit me up. I will still come undo your braids again. It was like stemming because she had really long braids, and I would help her undo them and get them all done at the end. And then she looked like a mermaid because it was like red strands of hair on the bunk in the jail, and I said it looks like Ariel. Go act. But yeah, like that video I posted this morning was when I was telling J-Wag thank you, because what he did was get on there and like pretend he was supporting me and helping. And then when he like showed that Boss Hog had taken a payout to sell my images and literally had him admit that, told him it was wrong, and so I told him I respected him, and then he turns and has him in the box getting gifts the next night. Like, but that's the thing, is that's what these guys do. They're pervy and weird, so they work with the abusers. They act like they're on my side or that they're helping me, but then they have the abusers back up in the box getting gifts too. And they call it awareness, but they're the ones scamming. They're the ones taking money, cashing it out, profiting with it, and I'm not. I don't understand how they get away with it so long, just because they gaslight people, I guess. Good morning. I'll have to get off here soon. I gotta go to work. But it's been wonderful getting ready with y'all today. And I hope you all have the most beautiful Monday ever. And I will be on later. I don't really, the only filter I have is eyelashes right now. I can take it off. I don't know where the button is, but I gotta go anyway. But I just use an eyelash filter because I need to do my eyelashes. Oh yeah, it is Sunday. It is Sunday. I lost a whole day. I like Sundays too. It is sad, Helen. It's very sad that they've been allowed to take everything, my dog, my things, and not be held accountable and not have to give them back because they had the cops involved with them. But God wanted to use it to show what was being done to me and Peter the whole time, and I pray every day that he protects him and returns him to me. But this kind of evil, it had to be exposed so it can't hurt a lot of people, and I know Peter would be proud of the journey we walked, and he would be really proud of me now. And if they ever have a heart and give him back, I have a place for him, I have a job, I can do great. I have been doing great for him. We were doing amazing. They have gaslit and changed the story, and it's very wrong. But I love him, and I fight for him every day, and he would be really proud of me. And I'm very, very proud of him. And I love y'all, and I'll see you later. Thank you for the hearts. I gotta take. Oh, when I get home today, we can do this, and then we can have some cantaloupe, and then we can play some Texas Hold'em.